Vanuatu. His Excellency First Deputy Speaker, Andrew Solomon Abad. His Excellency Second Deputy Speaker, Jack Norris Calmet. His Excellency Third Deputy Speaker, John William Timagata. His Excellency Fourth Deputy Speaker, Mark McMelsul. Honorable Prime Minister, Saul Salwai Tavi Masmas. Honorable Ita Blobushin, Smakal Sakau. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Vice Ramai. Honorable Deputy Leader of the Opposition, every honorable ministers, honorable members, good morning, Wagan, living around this morning. You may welcome everyone this morning, and also you may extend a welcome to the staff following me through a live stream. BBC live broadcast more. Okatawali staff blog gallery this morning. Again, this morning, before you may proceed with business, you may have one, but you got a quiet quorum. Therefore, Mr. Askem, member of law, Ambai constituency, Honorable Minister of Law, Health, Law and Time to pray.
Everyone, close your eye. Dear Heavenly Father, as now we will come the morning, we will start Parliament sitting, we will ask him wisdom, we start with him speaker, we guide him, we will through the sitting, we will cast him end, so to la prayer, we will ask him through the name, Son, Jesus Christ, who him Master Moshe everyone. Amen.
Thank you, member of the prayer. You become now the business for today. Agenda will stop. Reading of confirmation of minute. Yes, got business having president, no cut announcement by the speaker. Yes, got presentation of petitions, no cut statement by ministers. Yes, got tabling of document. Yes, got agenda debate, no cut business to be transacted. Yes, semi government bills. I take a meal from 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. Now we become the confirmation of minutes. Thank you, all honorable members. I think the confirmation of minutes. May no cut normally should come in slow ordinary sitting. You may come Announcement by the Speaker. Announcement by come out earlier on. We still wait lo. Announcement me properly prepared. Lo side lo statement by Minister. Minister Bala Minister President Lafes. By making statement them and. After Minister President Lafes, then we got Minister of Education and Training. So, Mr. Vasquez, Minister President Lafes, we shall proceed to statement.
Thank you.
Sorry, Honorable Minister, me ask you come Francis. Thank you. You're right, please, but you shall come to Francis.
Speaker, Honourable Speaker of Parliament, Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Leader of Opposition, the Honourable Members of Parliament. In accordance long Standing Order 23, 26, me got privilege me present them statement here, long Honourable House here, concerning question long referendum. One of them thank you long privilege when me save karem, me update in Parliament long referendum, whereby me held long number 29 May 2024. But before me update them this Honourable House, as Minister responsible for the Electoral Commission, Electoral Office, mandated law undertaken referendum, me wish me take an opportunity me tell them thank you long government, Honourable Prime Minister, the colleague ministers and members of Parliament, representative long opposition, Excellency Head of State, long presence and support, long launch, long referendum last week. At the outset, Mr. Speaker, me first time, Vanuatu me undertaken one referendum since independence. And even before that, I got talk me stop go around say, you been got one referendum this. But they become more clear now and say you never been got referendum. There was discussion of referendum before independence, but he never got referendum. Lo sense people already been vote lo time lo one legal question where all leaders only been put forward. Therefore, despite Vanuatu hemi got referendum act of 2004, hemi first time whereby act hemi implemented. And already you may start identifying a number of gaps and by hemi improved either through regulations or amendment. Long actor. Since the launch, the National Referendum Working Structure has been developed, where today you may got one National Coordinating Committee has been appointed, and Role Block Committee has belong a system electoral commission given the limited capacity belong electoral office, long all arrangements belong referendum. We also got all Naravala committees, so you may go to subcommittees, so you may appoint the Molkata, long only a system, National Coordinating Committee, long all areas also communication, legal, finance and institutional outreach. And these committees already meet and only been stopped meeting only undertaken respective roles long Olkata as per respective terms of reference where government may assign them Olkata. Me happy today, Mr. Speaker, me inform this House that you may got one National Eminent Persons Advisory Group, where Yumi appointed Molkata, where he comprise long all former leaders, Yumi all different capacities, where some of only been drafters belong all constitution Yumi. So advisory group here me provide them one advisory input long National Coordinating Committee, more Electoral Commission, long question, long referendum. Make it pleasure. Me meet with the Molkata lot this week, and me delighted long experience with Olikat, long Oli Save, give him at least only like one footprint, Molkata law, political landscape, me. We want them inform House further that time when we meet with the Molkata, me confirm him say knowledge with them wisdom Molkata, me no Save beyond the score, me useful, and by me help locate them, you mean. Later today, Mr. Speaker, by me hold one press conference long, make him one progress, give him out one progress, so you make him to date, and more importantly, long, officially launch him mass campaign. Although referendum you may launch him finish, by you may give him direct talk, all people who only behind long mass communication and campaign. And suppose you got Olympics you me, some of you me or leaders you me available long 5 o'clock and by the Olympic press conference long convention center. Papers long awareness and campaigns long referendum, by hemi involve him you me all leaders inside long parliament, by hemi also involve him leadership long all councillors you me, all area administrators, all public servants, chiefs, church leaders, youths, women, and other groups throughout long Vanuatu, more abroad. Decentralization structure with the more Naravla structures where you make out also more chiefs and youths, churches who already exist in Vanuatu. And by you use more structures here now, you disseminate them information throughout the country. Through law, this structure, by you anticipate them say majority long population. By only receiving information, long referendum, date, long vote, more explanations, long constitutional amendment, particularly long 8th amendment where you been making, mass campaign, by him enable them, people, long only ask them questions, more only obtain them correct information, long referendum. And the importance, say people throughout long Vanuatu only informed, say Article 17A, and Article 17B, where Parliament unanimously vote lehem, you me insert them go inside the Constitution, and important something whereby you me every leaders, including members of Parliament and everyone, whereby you must provide them clear explanation. And go all people, you me all save understand them the 2 articles, 17A and 17B, and eligible voters from by only vote correctly. Long preference will get a yes or no question. So the 2 questions were by me answered and me framed, and me believes him by Electoral Commission and me meet this morning, give him endorsement. But at the outset, 17A, yes or no, 17A yes, me green ballot, and 17A no, me red. So you make out basically, you make out 2 colors, yes, green for yes, and red for no. Me wish long announce him law Parliament that information me disseminated through every communication outlets, some radio, TV, social media, newspapers, videos, posters, debates, and radio jingles, meetings with them groups, and many more. And teams from by only travel across long all different provinces and islands, only undertaking awareness. And all get honorable members of Parliament where you been come up with them or legislative changes here. And by you take them lead long all respective constituencies, long a system explanation. Yumi also privilege long yumi kato eminent persons group long only join long all awareness yumi, particularly long all headquarters yumi long all provinces. And the first planned trip we have scheduled, for Malekula, Santo, Malo, Ambai, Pentecost, Maivo, Pangs and Torres, Shiva Islands and Tave Islands. Other islands, Lo Malamba and remote islands throughout Lo Vanuatu, Bambai Yumi must visit him, every island Yumi, including all villages. And we want them, Yumi Long Honorable House, Long take him one strong leadership, long help him, all people Yumi only understand him, obligation all kata, long occasion. And by Yumi hopes as much as possible all people Yumi only live long overseas, particularly that only work and only study abroad, long Australia, New Zealand, New Caledonia, Fiji, with the Molnaravla countries, from by only Save give him that opportunity to only custom food during long referendum day. With them regards long referendum question, the Electoral Commission and we meet him legal committee where we advise that based long referendum act, ballot paper must be green for yes and red for no. In addition, Mumbai, he got two questions. All voters only vote lehem. And questions Mumbai only framed, and whether you agree long constitutional amendment, Article 17A and Article 17B. And voters Mumbai, you may give him 4 ballot papers, 2 greens and 2 reds, whereby you may label him correctly long 3 languages. And voters by only sakami coincide long envelope, color, where depending depend long preference long or only vote yes or no. Given the fact that this is the first time by referendum held, by you got one regulation order whereby me issued blockade the electoral commission and public campaign process, voting and counting all votes. The regulation order currently being drafted by the Office of the Attorney General and Bambai may be signed as soon as finalized. Ministry belong Internal Affairs and we wish belong appeal on every citizens where only eligible belong vote belong only custom vote belong all during long referendum day long number 29th May 2024. You may also appeal long all only not got IDs yet, only only required long only update them all IDs only come forward and only obtain them all IDs time awareness and campaign teams and stop travel across long all islands to all provinces but already me inform house here already you may got over 98% long population long Vanuatu only been issued with them IDs. And you may aim, you may try and target them 100% on some part long registration long this historical referendum. Further appeal long only walk outside long country you mean only start walk abroad long only complete them all proxy applications only vote during long referendum. Ministry belong Internal Affairs and me also stop making all blunt visits belong visiting a number of these countries, including Australia, New Zealand, Fiji and New Caledonia. Plot determining all areas where polling stations me be established longer. And information by me disseminated and by me spread them information. Blow you me inform every citizens blow you me only live abroad, only work, only study, blow only call all polling stations whereby you may establish him through long help long electoral commission. As minister responsible for undertaking this referendum, we want him a bill long every good for citizens long republic, blow ensures a correct information long referendum only receiving. More you me You be responsible long disseminating correct information. You go long all people you me will come out long different backgrounds the survey understand. Anyone who have me found long you start provide them false information about the referendum. By you me deal with them according to laws long Republic, long Vanuatu. Honorable Speaker, me indeed honor as Minister responsible to provide them summary of the current activities where you must have undertaken towards him referendum. And people belong Vanuatu only continually updated on a daily basis through the regular press conferences starting from this week. And government through long Honorable House me voted yes long changes long constitution. And me urge him by you maintain him position you me one dignified manner. You me support him campaign for yes long referendum. This is a time to bring stability to our country. And our votes and we count them, and we count towards a desire of a stable government. With all thank you, and we praise even by God, and we continue to grant them wisdom to every citizen of this country. To only vote yes for a better, stable Vanuatu. Long live people and the Republic of Vanuatu. God bless you all. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister Brendan Lafesh. No press statement. We have small time, suppose anyone will comment? No statement, Minister. Thank you, Leader of Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, you and good morning, members of the House. Thank you, long Minister, long Internal Affairs. We current statement here. We come said, you may deal with them. I think me want them tell them first time. Some time me asked him yesterday about ability. If I ask him more questions, you say no stop long agenda. We believe the statement of the Minister, no stop long agenda too. But you may deal with them. Are you all right? Because we matter of public interest. And you may tell them thank you when we get information and become inside the House. Now, the side long responsibilities for you also more members of the Parliament. We think the government must show first time. The Electoral Commission must show first time in detail. You know, all blank statements, no more say, yes, Mama, you cover up every villages. You must look details, webless actually boliko. More all timetables, one times from all place. Because people only interest to us. Because Pamba was only vote yes or no. You must understand them straight. Why not only vote yes? Or why not only vote no? And full of people believe me, no custom information. Only have political integrity, only interest to us, political integrity. You may understand them say low end of the day, but stability now. Bamba you may achieve him. But me want them say Bamba me task minister say you may electoral commission in advance. You give him details. Lo webless Bambaliko, how no Bambaliko, because first referendum where it been happened before long independence, where you say you make us of independence. Because all people only chamber boats, only visit every island, only sleep with them all people, and only talk, only pass a message. So every population of Vanuatu only interested in political integrity and only need him as much as possible. We make us detail in advance. The webless from the electoral commission he face him, he visit them. More all timings blame. But when I'm not by intel inside long all place. Me will I agree, me will I play a part, me will I do. So I think he got some budget for the electoral commission whereby enable them members of the parliament and some visit them constituencies for that too. Lo li make them boke, because me everyone me vote from. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Member Blo Sandro, MP Samson.
Yes, I think good morning, so speaker. Me too, time me blo. Thank you, lo. This responsible, we say me statement. We want to comment no lo. Question res lo suppose lo awareness control lo country or lo population me say kim view blame. Suppose one lo kita recommended institution or one institution we say recommended one proposal. Plo including in lo referendum. How expectation government say to consider it me. By the time you understand, say, you may say, "Kulo referendum, say, come back lo parliament after." But me first time lo history here, we plan the challenge lo constitution by me. The more people plan the view lo kata istapit. Whatever source authority also more chief or the proposal one idea lo include inside to lo referendum. One of them consider them. What about the church? Got some basic understanding lo yumi lo issue lo land. Some lo issue lo or sovereignty or some parliament. O some wala lo minister telembe. But plan de view lo lipol by kamambia lo time ya. So small lo kata thinking ya oli poten lo yumi consider him. How kamani sabi answer him o consider him inside ya. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Member Blo Federal, Sombatistama.
Thank you too much, Mr. Speaker, and good morning, every honorable members. Me got one, well, first of all, may one time thank you, Honorable Minister, statement blam. Me got one question, and Mr. Thing say me important, me aware say, and me agree lam say, of course, you got 98% well got ID cards, but concern blam no more now say 1% now. Only register inside electoral office. As me declare my interest lo mio, semble fate role. Plan de lo all people lo mi, only still no register electoral office. So iminim se by government come down lo level lo all people lo. Initim lo by you mas go do lo register them o karam all unique numbers lo ID cards lo register them lo kata. So me atu also by me help me lo mi karawan good outcome lo referendum. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, Member Blo Tana, first of the speaker, Andrew Solomon.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Loyumo. Good morning, all the honorable members. Mr. Speaker, me, Madam Dalam, thank you, lo Honorable Minister, lo Internal Affairs, lo statement we make lo House today. I think you me everyone, you me stop karem questions, mo comments ikam lo every people lo you me say. By vlei pasem budget lo referendum be plan plehem also one information is stop inside. And today lo morning, Mr. Speaker, me Madam Dalam, thank you lo way you save allow Minister also. Honorable Leader of Opposition, and Mitale Moldo, you stop lo standing orders, following process, lo standing orders way. Illicit permitting say me very important for me, just pass and patch it lo referendum, and people will start wait, say, Pampai. Something about Pampai, me look also monem. How now, Pampai, you me go out, lo, make them all work and me want them encourage them. Every people who live in stop asking me question. All stop text me, blow ask them say referendum, you'll say one, blow come lo afternoon lo convention center. Meeting say place blow you me ask him every question lo minister with them team him lo this afternoon lo convention center. And me encourage me everyone all members lo parliament lo ko. Minister he announce him finish lo speech play him say by lo afternoon ya you me go. And we want them encourage him everyone will be asking me question lo you me go lo convention center lo afternoon the day lo press conference so that him say ask him every question. And then all kata only take note lehem or answer him. After me believe too, say Pambali have detail mo now plan way. Pambali have karamaut mo how Pambali work with them. You all members of parliament with them. All key stakeholders all kata so. Mr. Speaker, meeting say all questions Pambali have raised is more important. We got one opportunity lo today lo afternoon. Blow me go, blow me ask him every question ya. Iko lo minister lo press conference by me host him. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Honorable members, your announcement by ikat press conference lo convention agenda. Question review pambai isabe ko pakaske mo minister by respondo. Otherwise, thank you too much for minister lo statement when come out lo again people of this republic lo yawe lo important time yawe by referendum meticulously. Ina staskem Minister of Education. Misabe President statement. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Lo Yumo. Good morning, Long House. Honorable Speaker of Long Parliament, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Leader of Opposition, Honorable Ministers, all colleague members of Parliament, people of Long Vanuatu. Statement belong me. One press communique where I come out long Ministry of Education more training and press communique and by me come out today and press communique and me stop read all same by me read them long English during the budget session of 2024 that took place in this week of February 2024. Honorable Minister of Education has stated government has no obligation to find jobs for students returning from studies. Honorable Minister's statement occurs when answering a question in relation to some 800 million Vanuatu allocated to scholarship office this year and the need for the government to find jobs for students returning from studies. His statements sparked a lot of criticism and confusion in the mind of general public, which were relayed on social media. The Ministry of Education and Training owed the Vanuatu general public clarification regarding this statement. Honorable Minister's statement is to be read and understood with the following context. 1. Scholarship Office budget ceiling since 2020 until 2024 remain unchanged despite population growth and high demand of scholarship from students to pursue their studies, which the ministry considers as their legitimate rights. Under the leadership of the Honorable Minister of Education and Training, Scholarship Office have accorded scholarship award some 400 plus students, which bring this year government scholarship awardees to a total record number of 1,600 students. 3. The decision to accept this big number of students will need necessarily supplementary budget. But despite that, Honorable Minister feels that it is the government obligation and duty to finance Vanuatu student study. During 2024 budget debate, Honorable Minister of Education and Training have reiterated his stand by stating to the effect that government's obligation is to finance Vanuatu student study, but have no obligation to find them job in their return. In consideration of the huge amount of public funds spent on scholarship, Honorable Minister of Education and Training believe it is important to tighten up criteria to award scholarship with the ultimate aim to give priorities to those identified by Vanuatu government in its people's plan, particularly for the public service needs. It is important to convince students to undertake studies in fields that are identified as government priorities. As an example, after 43 years of independence, Vanuatu still does not have neither cardiologists nor diabetologists in our hospital, even though these jobs are considered crucial for the country's health services. Unfortunately, students continue to freely take studies in the field of their choice, which are often far from what Vanuatu needs. It is nowhere the intention of the Honorable Minister in his speech to deprive students from their legitimate rights to choose their studies outside the government's priorities. It is nowhere the intention of the Honorable Minister of Education and Training to oppose private sector to public sector. It is the responsibility of the government through the Ministry of Education and Training to train human resources of our country, regardless of the sector the student within which he or she intend to undertake his or her future professional career. Honorable Minister of Education would like to reiterate his stand in regard to the employment in general in Vanuatu, and in particular, youth employment. It is the fundamental duty of a responsible government through its designated agencies and ministry to initiate and carry out policy to create an environment conducive to job creation. It is government responsibility to help create industries, factories, and business in general, thus creating available jobs in private sector and government-owned businesses. A responsible government has an obligation of means. It would be entirely irresponsible to state otherwise, said Honorable Minister of Education and Training. Honorable Minister of Education and Training, considering the commotion on social media regarding his statement in Parliament, accept that this clarification is needed to put an end to misunderstanding of general public. Signed, Honorable Anatoly Mak MP, Minister of Education and Training. Thank you too much.
Merci, Monsieur le Ministre de l'Éducation. Honorable members, I'm now statement from Honorable Minister of Education. Just got any comment? From you ask him question, me understand too. Say, Honorable Minister, I may also make a press conference. So time now is ask him no question. Otherwise, we got one or two comment. Shall make a announcement. Leader proposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Me talam thank you, Honorable Minister, belum clarification ya. Bijimbau tok lo one former member of Parliament, one former President blame. Talam se bambatok tok yomot bis meli stop no mo be. Sama me from Moas where me redeem statement ya, me redeem the third person. You want them counsel them blame bagen. Although me remind them first time, me counsel them bagen. We understand them say also one state minister. I mean, not luxury also the members of the parliament, rhetorical about. You ask him public, he understand him clarification where he give him this time and you may move on. I mean, one competent minister, to say the least. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, good luck comment by leader proposition. Member Blow and by, James Bule.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Morning law, morning law, honorable members. Thank you, law, Minister of Education, law clarification where you make him, where I think he hints the debate where you may make him inside the house here, and then he bring him confusion to the general public. And then I make him clear him. Me lo pesisam itu mi malem talem tagi lo hem. Meeting se by me clarify me clear lo minds play me everyone. Say yes. You got that amount of money. Number of scholarship where me all students only apply over 1,000. You got all larla dollars tu boleh contribute plan day mi dalam thank you lo kita tu. Not only Vanuatu government but all larla partners tu only contribute full plan day lo site lo human resource play me lo build them up. Bibi one day mas kem lo se lo site lo science and maths. Mi sabe se full of lo students only films only find them se be difficult. That's why you got so just all places lo work and by lo future too also by you got problem. You got problem lo area. So I think we current minister ya la future ministers lo only look lo start lo primary and then by me go up. Only trainable teachers, only trainable students, only like him that subject. Beginning right from the beginning, he went up. From time where only want to find them easy, no more them say no, that's easy. So pull up only divert the whole place. And then he full up, so he got full up backlog of place. No science and maths, he got the loophole where he stop, but he need to imitate them up. So I think one comment we want to make him pleasure. Say he make sure say he must got more science and maths. Only technical work jobs inside the country. But you know by you be attract them more for this program by me complain hamas by from expedition pleasure. All engineers and civil engineers and plan them more way. Well should go PhD lo area. So I think more small comment want to make him. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Member of Pentecost, Opposition Whip.
Morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, all honorable member. We want to thank you no more, honorable minister, from Kutula Statement Blue. We came today. So, we sabe se lo Vanuatu ki only keep lo life medication. So, kapman you must invest pande lemo se muse italem. Lo biaf lo all people lo milo Pentecost mo full Vanuatu mitalem. Thank you, minister. Anyone is three. We make him today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Opposition Whip. Lotalam hat to you. And honorable members, I think two statements were made by the two ministers. You may come now lo business to be transacted this morning. Give time lo lead up government business.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker. Misave lo tabling of documents for information on the House here from Referendum Hemisakam, make him no possible lo misave submit him all annual work plan lo one standing committee and by him support to become lo ordinary sitting so that he may allow him full upload the chairman with them all members probably go participate lo awareness. Honorable Speaker, lo morning ya. By you look lo bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024 and Honorable Minister of Finance now by me present him. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader of Government Business, Honorable Members, Honorable Leader, Mr. Indicator, bill whereby me look claim now. A bill for the Financial Dealers License Amendment Act number of 2024, where Minister responsible, Minister of Finance, now by me table. May now start Honorable Minister, Protecting Francis. Thank you, Honorable Minister. You now shall proceed with the introduction of first reading of the bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Liu. Good morning, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Honorable Deputy Leader of the Opposition, all the colleague ministers with them, Honorable members of this House. The current bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024, you become consider them. Bill ya mi amendment Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act Cap 70. Financial Service Commission, also licensing authority, financial dealers, and as regulator with the authority, Mr. Supervisor, licensed financial dealers, insurance, only comply with the requirements of the Act, and only operate on international standards for financial Action Task Force, FATF, more European Union. Government, consider bill necessary sa enabling business financial dealers we crucial with them need raising government revenue, and as a result by also assisting you continue growing virtual business. Later on this year, God willing, by you consider one of the bill whereby to do with them digital assets, whereby you may consider them coming sittings of Parliament. Bill may provide law following all Class D principals license may only be issued after where license holders only got Class A, B, and C, principal licensees. More Class B principal license only shall be issued holder of Class A license, principal license, and or Class C principal license may only be issued license holders of Class A and B principals licenses. By increasing all fees, by making sure they only pay one annual renewal fee and failure of paying fee by several result all penalties will be imposed. So effect plan may be link him up every different classes or licenses here. Before you have a current C, you must get license A, B, and C. And effect plan too by result or increase license charges, which by helping revenue block. Me got pleasure, me got honor, me karamikam law, this honorable house, bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024, come first reading or pass. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. All members, I may now Honorable Minister, Mr. Karema, bill for the Financial Dealers License Amendment Act number of 2024, it come first reading. Mr. Palams full time, so all members, Elizabeth. Manakim tok club purpose, mo merit bill, no ask him question. I come to section, just ask him question. Sorry, Mr. Reminding me every time no more. From time you Mr. Call tok club principal bill, we Mr. ask him question. Please, because you start to ask him question by Mr. Bembiana. Thank you. Thank you. Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Madam Gloria Gay.
Excellency Speaker, Deputy Speakers, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Leader of the Opposition, Deputy Prime Minister, all ministers and members of Parliament, audience Plumilo Gallery, and viewers Plumilo around Vanuatu, and those listening to radio this morning. Stand up here this morning. Thank you, God, one time where you miss I come together, discussion on important matters, House. And this morning, we want to thank you, Honorable Minister of Finance, where miss I got bill, Financial Dealers Licensing Act, you come House, and me glad to tell them. Also, Deputy Leader of Opposition, so me support them this bill. Thank you.
Thank you. First Deputy Speaker.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, lo you again. You want them tell thank you, lo Honorable Minister of Finance, lo karem bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act, the Kamlo House today morning. Mr. Speaker, hemi one very good bill from hemi Kamlo help him government lo save mo one institution lo government lo save raise revenue. You just pass some budget mo. And bilia hemi Kamlo help him Yumi lo Vanuatu, and especially agency Honorable Minister refer him the day plus average revenue, lo help him government lo continue lo deliver him services to all people. Lo weekya, Mr. Speaker, some lo fellow members of Parliament, ibin ka opportunity lo attend them one very good presentation where all got lo financial Vanuatu Financial Service Commission only been present them make one presentation to all members of Parliament who only been lo time and hemi one presentation where hemi need him support lo government, not just government no, but every members of Parliament lo participate lo help him important institution lo make him say have fulfill him all functions and obligations for him under lo act. Only been outline him full up lo challenges where only staff face him and only been ask him support lo all members of Parliament lo help him all kata lo save to talk lo all agencies where only work with them Vanuatu Financial Service Commission lo make them say only have streamline all processes motu lo make them say important agencies have continue to carry out functions for him effectively more efficiently. One interesting time where you start him because everything is start move we call one digital world and by me find them out say all graduates who start talk about all kata tete by full up all kata pambali kamba all no more work lo offices all have a station no islands all kata no continue to find them work and one important venture more business opportunity where time all kata only start inside them pambali have got employment where pem good all kata got very lucrative market and you got some members of Parliament inside the house here. Despite when you stop going inside the Parliament, whether you stop sit down the opposition or government side or you stop lo neutral, meetings is supposed to some lo yumi we been attend them presentation here yumi part lo task force where only been agree lo yumi stop inside him, me ask him yumi everyone lo yumi make them from me lo benefit lo country lo yumi. Regardless lo one them side lo house or one them political affiliation, meeting say yumi everyone give him support and they tell money me tell him thank you too much lo. Statement to deputy leader of opposition with them group lo opposition se by me ruan me support them from me camp lo good lo country lo. Thank you too much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Deputy Prime Minister.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Leader of Opposition, all honorable ministers with them, all members of the Parliament. Mr. Naplo, give him support to Principal Blue Bill. Thank you, Minister. Blow Mr. Take him amendment. Hemi come lo Parliament. Every talk or good flat talk come out finish me. Mr. Stand up no more blow. Me want them give him credit. He go team blow VFSC. Blow good flat work where only stop make him blow bring him up integrity blow institution. Me flat we been part lo one presentation lo. I think 2 days ago. Blow bill where Mr. come lo Parliament. You me. Come appreciate them good for work where VFSC start making and I need him plan the support play me all members of Parliament all lot of government institutions give him support he go lo VFSC blow him have a continue lo momentum where him stop take him lead him you me been look lo presentation previously you me got about 900 licenses and then you me follow them all anti-money laundering efforts blow you me for requirements for EU or licenses he drop become custom down low 90, but in terms of revenue, even though licenses only decline, but in terms of revenue, hemi pick up, which means with them good for integrity status for VFSC, valuable licenses only stop going up, which is Bagian ni kam lo amendment ya wehe mi kam, you may look him license D. In order to you carry license D, you have to have first license A, B, and C. Meaning you must meet him every criteria before you custom D, which is again me step him up integrity blow licenses ya. With him me bagian stand up blow behalf blow government blow talent big flat thank you lo team blow VFC chairman with them board with them commissioner blow good flower work where all start making. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you. It has been moved that the bill for the Financial Dealers License Amendment Act number of 2024 become law first reading. All agree, please indicate. Against, abstention.
The motion for the bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024 be read the first time in Parliament and to pass was carried unanimously with 35 votes in favor.
Thank you. Parliament Law Committee states political bill section by section. Arrangements of section 1 amendment, section 2 commencement. Procedural page 3, item 1 after subsection 4.3. Got any question on item 1? Member Blow Santorol, MP Kaitan PQ.
So, Mr. Speaker, good morning, Loyumo. Good morning, Nukala House. Sorry, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Lieutenant Van Blomilong, Principal Lobil. In particularly, lo issue lo EML CTF or FATF with them.
Member, you come to question item 1. Thank you. You know, refer back for a minute, you look at you, so you question the question.
Speaker, meeting sa important lo yung mas update ng Parliament public lo Vanuatu lo ito wala issue ya.
Member, we know you with me. Me tell them, member, so you on the accused down. Give them the narrow and blast question. Thank you. You got any more question? Lo item 1. Was you cut, we now stop to blow vote. Item 1 after subsection 4.3. Okada agree, please indicate. Against, abstention. Item 2, subsection 4. Sorry.
Item 1 after subsection 4.3 was approved unanimously.
Item 2, subsection 4.3. May I allow just got any question on item 2? Thank you. Thank you, leader proposition.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Me been put them up. When they put them up, we talk about first party from where he give him one discussion commission blow. And we grant them with them conditions or not got conditions or refuse them. But you not got any natural justice inside the business. Where you know you refuse them, but you refuse them law on a basis. I think it's still a principal act. I think. But the side blow 4-5. If there's something, you tell them something no more. But why not? You need blow. I think one drafting technique. I think from you class D. But you have a so you got class A, B, C. Class B, but you got class A. Class C, but you suppose you got class A with them B. You got any reason blame ya? But we want to tell them thank you long. Member of Parliament blefate where through the hard work blame now amendment they become said long Parliament. Thank you. Me ask him question.
Thank you. Member Blo Santorora. Sorry, me alarm you back and from any very important suppose you have a review back. I give time to you, Antoine. Or some say time you address him chair with them respect. By your right by time you shout a little bit, by me we get teaching me now. By me give time from Pidel.
Sorry, Mr. Speaker, me with him respect, Mr. Patricium Chair. Mr. Speaker, particularly all class we related to amendment we stab and particularly me address him issue EML CTF or FATF with them European Union contact. Vanuatu install a blacklist EML CTF some few pass FATF then me manage clear Vanuatu hemia but actually me got issue blacklist long European Union and hemena hemi link with them suspension visa waiver Vanuatu Europe. So Mr. Speaker, what the amendment here, me want them no more so minister sabe inform yumi mo Vanuatu in general say hemi part yumi address issue blacklist here. Yumi say take Vanuatu blacklist because it means most importantly is otherwise by isabe kam lohen by once of course nine make difficulties to pangin correspondence pangin finish and suppose you say address by you make at mohata issue side financial issue. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Finance. I respond to the question raised.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think first me address some question leader of the opposition. And me mention him say maybe me not got natural justice inside the way where he drafted. But Mr. Talam said definitely natural justice stop inside the Principal Act. And when I'm established commissioner by me only deny him all license policy, all due diligence where I'm quite rigorous and I'm systematically followed, been complied with. Lo issue how hemi drafted you miss look also me repeat. From the most law way stop naya. One is apply from one part no more, and him say this time you make sure say link good you must collect them enough money A, B, C, and D. It was you must say apply from one without paying the fees for the others. So it's a money making exercise for us. Law issue EU blacklisting, you may everyone aware say you got plan the work where you need to make him. And law understanding me, you got the National Coordinating Committee where he chaired by DG PMO. He need dash them of work here back and make them sure say you may push forward, you may say address him issue with them EU. Law understanding me whenever me been harem team me say only been isolated plan all issues finish and only take him off plan they finish. But when we have me outstanding me on the citizenship program me and let me know all changes we've been making in the recent past law citizenship office we allow him for greater accountability transparency law who is the coming as honorary citizen. Have me taken care of all new applicants, but all previous applicants have still cause for concern law some jurisdictions including the EU. I think a minimum is provide them law, assist in understanding law this honorable house. Thank you.
Thank you. Any more questions? First, no, we now start to vote. Item 2, subsection 4.5, Adolia agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Item 2, subsection 4.5 was approved unanimously.
Thank you. Item 3 after subsection 4A3. Got any question? Item. Inokat pinaustaputum item 3 after subsection 4A3 lo vote. What will agree please indicate? Against, abstention.
Item 3 after subsection 4A3 was approved unanimously.
Thank you. Item 4 at the end of section 4A. What will agree please indicate? Against, abstention.
Item 4 at the end of section 4A was approved unanimously.
Thank you. Item 5 after section 4AD. What will agree please indicate? Against, abstention.
Item 5 after section 4AD was approved unanimously.
Thank you. And item 6 after section 4BA. What will agree please indicate? Against, abstention.
Item 6 after section 4BA having been approved unanimously.
Thank you. Section 1 amendment. Those in favor please indicate. Against, abstention.
Section 1 amendment was approved unanimously.
Thank you. Section 2 commencement. What will agree please indicate. Against, abstention.
Section 2 commencement was approved unanimously.
Thank you. Committee states move back to Parliament. Will group close second reading bill. Honorable Mr. Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you too much for supporting Tok Tok where I'm been come. Mo commend them mo mi echo him good work where Financial Service Commission is stop making. Thank you, Lord Doctor. We've been come lo Talimau say yes, he got one task force where he set up lo is a assist him Yumi lo he say bring him down or binding constraints where he stop making me hard lo you must have a continue lo grow him or financial dealers lo Vanuatu where he got plan the interest is stop lo not only increasing or numbers lo licenses lo Vanuatu but also that probably expand them services and all issues me where having to do with them all graduates you must have tell them today all graduates will list come out only in demand all financial dealers will list establish lo Vanuatu. So me tell them thank you too much lo big plus support where me come out lo to la side lo this honorable house. Me now got privilege mo honor lo me put bill for the financial dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024, ploy second reading mo ploy pass. Thank you.
Thank you. It has been moved that the bill for the Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024 the Council of Parliament the second reading mo pass. Whether will agree please indicate. Against, abstention.
The motion to current bill belong Financial Dealers Licensing Amendment Act number of 2024 make no second reading belong for him pass and been approved unanimously with them 40 votes in favor.
Thank you, Mr. Honorable Minister. Blow take a back seat to you. Thank you. Milok Lita Blockman business stop indicate be continue law business by Parliament and suspend for break for 15 minutes. While we stablo go for break, we got to kotalo health. All doctors will stablo to topic. You were no taxes local pass hospital for establish it to mass chance free, you know. So check them good you me all member of the parliament, but make sure say you miss our current check up that men represent otherwise by you sick strong, you start overseas, cost them extra money. So I know announcement what they make them. The tablo command business by you may go for break for 15 minutes, then you come back. Thank you. Thank you, Kalabak Parliament Joda. Minister of Business to be transacted, Minister Askem Leader Block Government Business, President Get the next bill.
Honorable Speaker, next bill by me Luglahem, a bill for the Electricity Supply Amendment Act number of 2024. Honorable Minister of Climate Change, by him now, by him President Bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader of Government Business. I'm mention next bill by me Luglahem, a bill for the Electricity Supply Amendment Act number of 2024. And honorable members, I'm meeting say you will full up, you will not check up yet by make out one very important program na 11 o'clock. Mr. Skivla prepare up Kutivila Lobelia by afternoon by me proceed to them. Me also this morning, me want them tell them out motion number 3 of 2024, where me motion of confidence against no confidence Prime Minister, Honorable Salah Tabi Masmas, where the extremity for them all advice Mikasem, motion Mr. Binoda, Mumbai Parliament and look lo this day next week. And what the Mumbai Parliament and me suspend for break. We come back to PM this afternoon. We'll continue our business also, Mr. Thank you.